Good. Actually, had a bit of a reach right there, didn't I? Man, there is just some things I have to say regarding like my low, because part of my low is the fact that yesterday was such a great day, I really didn't want it to end. We actually had great weather that I wish we had the day before. I left my computer mouse back up at Cuca Lake, so I'm operating on barely anything at all. I mean, I have the sort of mouse pad on my laptop is kind of not good. So, and I'm not gonna have access to Cuca Lake for a good couple of days, so hopefully I'll be able to keep my sanity. But yesterday, my high was just so wonderful. You know, I got to see my family yesterday. You know, I got to see family members from Ohio I haven't seen since like 2019. So yesterday was a great day. You know, it was a wonderful evening filled with wonderful food, boat rides, stuff like that. It was great. And my act of kindness was helping out in preparation for everyone arriving. You know, I helped vacuum. I helped, clean some guards a little bit. Miscellaneous stuff. I gave people drinks, anyone who wanted. So, yesterday was a really great day. It really was. It kind of started out bad because of something my father and I were doing, but, in the end, it worked out for the better. Oh, now I'm kicking myself for leaving my computer mouse back up either way. Oh well, what can you do? So, good morning and happy Monday, everyone. Before I get into today's One Piece manga chapter, I actually have a couple of things to say. First of all, this is actually One Piece's birthday. I mean, technically it was the 17th, but it was weird. I thought it was on the 23rd, but no, it's on July 17th, 1997, the first chapter of One Piece was published. So, it's the 19th right now, so it's a little bit late, but, it's fine. So, One Piece is now 24 years old. I would have been 7 at the time it was first released. So this is actually quite a story. I mean, 24 years. It's pretty long. In fact, I do believe on the cover of Weekly Shonen Jump, it shows like Luffy in like an astronaut's uniform. And if I'm not mistaken, I do believe One Piece is doing some sort of like collaboration promotion with the International Space Station. So basically, One Piece is going to space. I don't really know much of the details, but yeah. All the haters of One Piece, you can silence yourselves. One Piece went to space. Okay. And that is awesome. But I think at this point I can now start with the manga chapter. Okay, let's hear it. I gotta get this up here. There we go. Wonderful. Okay. Here we go. I think while I'm waiting for this to load up, I can talk to you about a little more what happened yesterday. So I had family visit from Ohio, who I haven't seen since 2019, and for dinner we had some rotisserie chickens, fries, potatoes, coleslaw, some caprese salad, and for some hors d'oeuvres we had sautéed shrimp, pepperoni and cheese, cherries, chips and dip. There was a lot of food, but I mean, you can never have too much food at a party. In fact, more often than not, a party can be ruined if there's not enough food. So there you go. And with that said, let us begin One Piece, chapter 1019, If it can load. Still loading. Okay, good. Okay, that's the cover spread. Ooh. It's a nice cover spread. I like this. Okay, let's see. One Piece, chapter 1019. Heliceratops. Oh. Ceratops. Are they gonna go with Frankie and Sasaki? Ooh. If the title is any indication, we're gonna get our giant robot versus dinosaur fight. Yes. Okay. That's it, calm. We don't know anything yet. Okay. We're gonna get our giant robot versus dinosaur fight. Oh my god. Okay. Let's see. Looks like the chapter's starting off with Saji versus Queen. Okay. And looks like Queen is firing a laser, while Sanji manages to get out of the way. And Sanji mentions how Frankie would love that technology, which, he would. And you know what? That's interesting. The Straw Hats really are a close-knit group of people. But you'd be surprised, how little we get interactions between some of them. Again, Frankie and Sanji, we've never really seen them interact. Well, technically they interacted on the sea train, but at that point Frankie wasn't a Straw Hat yet. But, yeah, this is very nice. Okay, looks like Zoro is about to get the drug injection that should... And this was brought up on a couple chapters ago. Basically, all of Zoro's bones are broken, but this drug will bring him back to full health. However, he's going to be feeling much worse after the fact. So, it's Zoro. He's going to shake this off. I'm positive he will. Okay. Meanwhile, it's funny. Zoro's about to get the medical drug injection, and now Luffy's back on Law's submarine, the Polar Tank, and Law's crewmates are trying to heal Luffy. They're trying to figure out how to make him feel better. And Luffy just yells out, meat. Like, food, meat. So, basically, the captain and the first mate of the Straw Hats are about to go back into battle. Which brings up 2 points. One, who's Zoro gonna fight? Because for the most part, all of the Tobiropo are fighting other Straw Hats. Sanji's fighting Queen. Even Marco is fighting King. I guess the logical choice would be for Zoro to go back to fight Kaido and help out Yamato. So I guess there's that. And then there's Luffy. It's Luffy. Of course he would shout out at me. In fact, you know what? I'm not even remotely surprised by this. I actually knew that he would do something like this. I didn't read any spoilers or nothing like that. It's Luffy. If he's about to go back into battle and he's back up to full health, he's gonna want something to eat. Mainly meat. Seriously, this is why, you know what? I may have said this comparison before. Luffy is Philip J. Fry. He is. Here's why. Like Philip J. Fry, I don't think Luffy's dumb. Or at least dumb in the sense people would believe it to be. He's just very ignorant of the things that he doesn't care about. And extremely passionate about the things that he is. That he does care about. So, this should be quite interesting to see what's going to happen next. Right, okay. And... yes! We got our giant robot versus dinosaur fight. Giant robot versus Triceratops. You know what? I'll take it. Although I will admit, Sasuke's been the least interesting of the Tobiropo. And I'm not gonna, a lot of people on the internet have been saying this. But Sasuke has always been like the least impressive. I mean, the one thing he's got going for him is that his ancient Zoan type devil fruit is a model that's not a straight up meat eater. Because, you know, it's a Triceratops. Although Sasuke does have sharp teeth himself. So, take that what you will. Okay, looks like, his hybrid form, which, okay, that's pretty cool. Alright. Wait. Is Sasuke... Apparently, Triceratops are able to fly. I feel as if I've been lied to my whole life. Anyway, okay. Okay. The chapter title's namesake. That's, Sasuke's attack, the Heliceratops. Okay. So it looks like Sasuke's fighting style is essentially using his giant size that he is, a Triceratops, and that's his devil fruit, as well as using like that Triceratops crown thing, which allows him to spin to make him fly. And like spins around. Kind of like how Buffalo works back on Punk Hazard and Dressrosa. Alright. I can work with this. Okay. That's a pretty devastating. The bullet Triceratops. Bullet Triceratops. It's all spelled one word. Okay, that's the attack. Perfect. Okay. Nice! A general suit. So basically, the Frankie Shogun was able to sort of grab Sasuke in the middle of his attack and suplex him. Okay. This is awesome. Okay. Alright. Nice. Okay, that's actually really cool. The General Cannon. Sweet. And Sasuke still has one more time to go. Okay, now. Okay. Nice. Nice. Okay, this is actually something I wanted to see. Like, I kind of knew that we'd get our giant robot versus dinosaur fight, which we did here. But I really love how Frankie ended the fight when he was out of the robot. And got Sasuke right in the stomach. That is cool. I kind of hope the fight doesn't end here, even though it kind of looks like it does. But if it does end here, I'm okay with it, but I do kind of wish there was more. Again, Sasuke's been kind of like the least interesting of the Tokirobo. But the fact that we still got our giant robot versus dinosaur fight. Sorry, I've been saying giant robot versus dinosaur fight a lot. But come on. It's a giant robot versus a dinosaur fight. Looks like something. Oh. That's weird. I'll fix that later. This was really low. But yeah. I'm okay with this. Wish we got more, but I'm still okay with it. Okay, now we go back to the top of Onigashima. Okay. Okay, so now we get a glimpse of what Yamato's devil fruit might be. Not really a name for it. Other than we get some information how Yamato tried killing Kaido many times, and obviously was not very successful. but it made him stronger. And the devil fruit is actually, not gonna lie, it looks awesome. If I had to make a guess, this is definitely a mythical zone type devil fruit. Maybe model Kieran, which I do believe are creatures that sort of foretell the coming of powerful sages, which kind of makes sense, as both Luffy and Momonosuke are both about to ascend to great, bright futures ahead of them. At least I think that's what it is. All in all, folks, this is a pretty great chapter. As, at least from what I've seen, everything flowed in pretty nicely. I have no problems here. This is a great chapter. I mean, yeah, I'm kind of sad that we no longer have, like, it's going to be 2 weeks before another chapter, but the Olympics are coming out, so that's fine. At least this time I really know the reason why it's going to be a 2-week break. Do I wish there was a chapter next week? Sure. But I'm okay with this. Like, favorite, share, the subscribe button, follow me on social platforms, turning on YouTube. I am very happy to make this video. For all of you guys who are watching, enjoy for today. Hopefully a wonderful, wonderful Monday. Remember, because I want to talk to channels, we here to London, and always here back. Take care and make good choices. See ya.